I, for one, don't want to die in a cyclone. Sounds like a pretty shitty way to go. Because it's like, oh, you're dead now. You got friggin' lampooned by... So we're just going into the cyclone. Why can't we go in a straight line? That would seem easier. Purple robe we found in Rember's tool chest, mistress. Appears to be of a significant age. That's something. Why, if it's of significant age, why isn't it fingered? Highway through the danger zone. Man, I'm gonna Top Gun the hell out of this. Wait, was Highway Through the Danger Zone in Top Gun? I don't know. I know Kenny Loggins sang it. And to be honest, I only know that through watching Archer, not because I'm overly familiar with Kenny Loggins' work. Oh, alright, fine. Wait, why are we going in the... Alright, now we're going in the right direction. Oh, bloody hell. Get me over in that lane. This thing's getting harder and harder to steer, I'll tell you that much. This whole area is wild. Yeah, no shit, we're in a flippin' cyclone. We better check the whole... when we next land. Oh, goody. We could be in question. How does such a fine road come to be from somewhere like this? Well, I'd imagine it gets quite cold, so you'd probably want a robe, you know, to keep warm. Duh. I merely lay here for some time. Merely lay here. Are we in the eye of the cyclone? Where are we going, by the way? What is sweeps? Ooh. It makes us go forward fast. I see it. There's something up ahead. A moon? There is air, but no upriver, mistress. You need to leave the ship here and hop it down. Well, at least we can hop it down. We can both hop it down this time. The eye of the cyclones. Will Rember be waiting for us here? In the center of the storm? Answer? We're a little over an hour in, so I'm going to say...
The fired, and for a moment I was gone. Not aboard the Nightingale, not on the moon beneath. It could have been a heartbeat or an hour.
Bing!
But I didn't feel the cold until I reappeared.
Yep. Maybe you should have... I hope he will be grateful when we find him. We are taking considerable risk. This way. Look at this place, Six. No one happy comes to a place like this. You are here, mistress. Perhaps Remember is waiting for us just around this corner. I can hop him back to the night, and this chapter of my life will be done. Heh heh heh. Perhaps. Can only hope. See you around the corner? Oh no, get killed by a sand person. Hold it! 6. What''s that?
Here,
Looks
in
like
the
a
middle
whole
of the
ass
hurricane,
village.
there was a
hold up.
house.
Whole ass. It's just a house.
It was fine. Tucked in below the overhanging rock. Wooden beams, mud brick walls, shutters. Large enough for 2 families to argue over. It would have been measly on Iox and grand on Elbereth. But here, it was impossible.
Someone built this. You think? Buildings do not occur naturally, mistress. Yeah, no shit. How did Janicki find it? Hope we can ask him. Could vault over the wall here. Please, mistress. The floor beyond would only give way beneath you. The floor looks like stone to me. 6. So it is heavy and more likely to fall. What? What kind of flippin' logic is that? Remba fell through a hole in the floor. Alright, so there's another structure over there. I can clamber over. Can I climb through this little window? Blocked with rubble and ruin. This whole place must be slowly peeling away from the cliff. Forego going inside. It's a bit of a drop. 4, mistress. Man, how did I... Fine, we'll vault. Boing! Here it goes. And... Anyway, the floor seems sound enough. 6? Where did the robot go? Wait, when we vaulted... Weren't we vaulting to the floor above us?
The ghosts were still here, cooking, reading, doing whatever ghosts do. The house was empty, but it hadn't been abandoned.
None of that makes any sense. It's empty, but it hadn't been abandoned. And ghosts don't do any of that shit. They just haunt. Mistress, I've pooped my pants. How did you get down from that arch? Rocket boosters. Workbench. Whoever lived here would have needed to be self-sufficient. Needed water, mistress? Question. Building won't actually cave in on us, will it? I cannot guarantee that, madam. Now, drawers. Open the drawers. Table. Nothing here. It's a rock face. It's been cold here. This place would have kept the fire burning constantly. Where did they find wood? I don't know. Ooh, wooden box. Open that son of a bitch. Much nicer than everything else here. Can you open it? Not locked, mistress, but stiff. Heh heh. I like fingers for leverage. You don't have any attachment for prying? Nothing you can stick into your arm sockets? Thought I had those. Perhaps I could find something on the ship. Anything around here I can use? Hang on. Let me look at these symbols. Might be a clue as to what's inside. That looks mostly like pasta. More words I don't know. Alright, so that looks like a bit like the word light. I'm gonna say blessings, or it could be treasures. Blessings of great value. I think. But your belongings when you die, as you get them back when you return. Often return from death, mistress. Says everyone returns from death. The loop? Wait. What movie have I heard that term before? Nobody knows the history of the nebula. If everyone who dies comes back, why don't they know? Perhaps you require more evidence. A crumpled blanket. Curled up here by the fire to keep warm. No one died right here, mistress. You're sure? Where's the body? It's minor but significant. Lay on the floor here for some time after death. Oh great, the place is fucking haunted. Renba? No. Whoever died here died scores of years ago. Lack of moisture on this moon has preserved the traces. They are old. The bones. The person who lay in the state here was only removed recently. Are you saying Sheng took them? What remained of them? Someone did. What? That's horrid. Why would he do that? I am unsure, mistress. Something must have led him to this place. Something here that he needed. More horrid. Yes. Yes, it is. Why is my robot smiling creepily? It's like, yes, it is horrid. In fact, I'm an evil robot. Ooh, more inscription powers. More glyphs. So this almost looks like the word for holy. So goddess or god? This almost looks like the word for holy as well, but follow. So blesses? What a goddess blesses? Harvest? I'm gonna say fire. If related words are stars, light, and blessing... See, no, the problem is... The word for blesses... Hang on, let me review. Because I don't like that word for blesses. I don't like the word for water either, but I think that's... No, water's correct. And it is a... Blesses fire. No, you know what? I think it is. But I think the word I used for blessings might not be correct. I think the blessings is incorrect. It might be... The blessings part might be something else. So, I think this is okay. That will do for now. This is a fireplace. We established that. Dead body lying there keeping warm. shadows? Certainly there is. Why can't I examine this? A fire poker. I think this might do for the lever. A good thought, mistress. Snap the lock. Mistress, is it moving? It's definitely shifting. Here goes in. Boink! Look inside. Let's see.
And there it was, just lying there. The greatest treasure I ever found.
And we're not gonna see it. Look at these.
From inside the coffer, from the distant past of the nebula's once great empire.
It's not very big.
It was a crown.
Should I put it on? If you like, mistress. Evidently it is a hat after all. I imagine it might suit Professor Miari better. The Eagle and Sun motive. Brooch. The Empire. This be the crown of Iox itself? What's this crown doing here? Hide it here, but never collect. Seems most unlikely, mistress. Something written along the rim. Ooh. I'm pretty sure that last symbol's owl. I know one of these words. I have to guess the others. Empires. No, that's not it. If it's on the crown, I'm gonna take a weird stab and say wood. Hang on, what is it? May. What if? Oh, hang on. Wood rivers of light. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Would rivers of light... None of these words work. We... Oh, hang on, no, there's probably no puncture. With May, rivers of light, we... Hang on, what's a lot? We... Ooh, hang on. Forever? We sail... We could say endure, but I think sail forever. I'm not confident, but I feel like this crown what Miari wanted us to find? Why she sent us here looking? Two, perhaps. Mistress? I have to tell her mistress. Hardly matter. Alright. There's a shovel and pickaxe here. think found the crown. I think that coffer has been open in at least 500 years. Known it was here. Why else come? I wonder if this door is jammed. Or if it might open. Well. Oh, we're automatically going in. A painting. The detail. Who lived here? Who drew this? Like the rivers of Ghost's Wake. Is there an inscription? It seems so. It looks like 2 words. There's a few words in this one. What do you mean? Oh. And so this first... Let's assume I've split up. That little tick mark is definitely of. Oh, excellent. We've worked it out, apparently. So, this is similar to the word blessings. Which is weird, because I don't have... Because, like, if that's the word for blessings, and if we go up to related words... Alright, so this word where we use blessings, banished holy. Holy is definitely the word, but what if it's not blessings? I'm pretty confident it's still blessings, but I'm not entirely sure. It's mean. Because, but, I'm going to say knowledge? Or it could be truth. It's not stars. It doesn't look anything like the word stars. Oh, hang on, no. Because the word light... Oh, this is tricky. No, it looks more like the word blessings. Truth? I mean, truth... and knowledge, are they... I mean, they also... Hang on, she babbled on about loops as well. But I'm not overly confident about using that word. I'm going to say truth. And I think it might be better to find out what this word is. And so this looks a bit like the word banished. Truth of death? Or truth of peace? I'm going to say truth of death. Or possibly knowledge of death. Maybe it's the truth of death. And whoever it was who died here, no one comes from Ghost's Wake. Can I take... I feel like these might be jars of, like, honey or something. Those would be pretty well preserved. I can't go out through this door. I assume I have to go back up. Wait for you down here, mistress. I cannot climb stairs. A rough bed. What about making it cozy? Ooh, an inscription. Hoo. It's old, barely visible. Scratched into the plaster. Have to guess the whole thing. This word looks like the start of the word empress, but also the start of the word we. This word looks... doesn't really look like anything. We guarded... same sort of thing. Could be we fear. No, I fear. I fear death? No, because we've already used the word death. We fear stranger? Unless death, that death isn't death. I'm not convinced. Because I can always go back to inscriptions and retranslate them. Or get them retranslated. But I suspect that at some point... what's his face? Back in... not Marcy. Iox? Wherever we started the game. I suspect he might be able to translate. We fear... I fear... related words include the word death. I'm not convinced. If I'd done the very first translation properly, I think I'd be slightly better off, because I think that first word was supposed to be Empress. We fear goddess? I should say, I keep saying we, I meant I. This was afraid of something. Or someone. It's interesting too, scratched by someone lying down. Okay, so maybe goddess is the right, possibly the right translation? Because if he's looking up, he'd probably... see what's up here. Sure. I was... ruin and rubble. There's something wedged here. A shredded book bound in wood. Books are already written on wood. Oh, great. Another inscription. Faded piece from an even longer text. So that's pilgrim. And that's the word God? Pilgrim. I've not seen anything even close to this. Pilgrim and God? I don't know if these words, this necessarily has to make sense. Pilgrim and God. A holy book? In my video game called Heaven's Vault? Who'd have thunk it? Man. Why won't it let me interact? Figures this out here. What is this? Then the rest of the building. It looks like a... well, I was gonna say a floor buffer. Who on this is totally wrong? Is it metal? Rubber? I feel like something might have built. Ask her about it. And there are scratches in the top here. And was removed by force. So, what was this stain meant to hold? Is that smoke? Oh shit, this planet's on fire! Well, I guess he's... hang on. There's something over there. Don't look down. Well... oh, I can just... locked. Or blocked. Or both. Well, I guess it could be both. I didn't really climb down so much as walk down. Remark. Saw something from the roof. It looked like wreckage. From a ship. Mistress. Are you saying you climbed up onto the roof of this place? Yeah. Flaming wreckage? You have severe injury right as you do, mistress. I'd have thought that was obvious. You've missed the point of what I said, Six. Point is, ship is probably in pieces out there. I don't know why you want me to take you with me. Oh, your safety. Then maybe you're right. I am quite sure of it. No explanation makes sense. No explanation makes sense. You don't make sense. Alright. Wide open. Old.
After the dead air of the house, it was good to see the sky again.
You were on the roof! Soon. Not yet. There must be more to this place. I want to know who lived here. Who died? A pedestal. A stone pedestal. With someone in it. Poor quality work. Must be a local goddess. There are no other people here. The figurine. Swipe. Tell us something about this place. It's been marked, mistress. I can barely make the letters out. They're so small. That almost looks like the word goddess. This one is a phrase run together. Bless. Goddess, bless. I can add my train for goddess to my dictionary now. Oh, sweet. What about for bless? Another long one, but I think it might say bless. I wonder if these are actually right. Goddess bless doesn't look like anything I've seen before. Bless you? I'm going to say the... Why would gardens and plants... Alright. Here's my thought on the subject here. This word here, it's one thing. It could be plants or it could be gardens. Now you might be thinking, Emporio, those are two very similar words. Does it matter? Yes. For you see, well, first of all, it could be plant or garden. I mean, because I don't think they distinguish between plural and singular in this case. was trying to think of any other languages where that's the case as well. Because off the top of my head, all languages distinguish a word for singular and a word for plural. At least in most cases. Obviously, there's some instances where that's not the case, and you have to. It's about context. But you take but a difference between a plant, like one plant or many plants, and a gardens or gardens, plural, is that if you're, say, speaking in a language that's sort of Northern European, I might have actually at one point known the German word for garden. Obviously that doesn't apply here, but I'm just trying to remember if it was one of those like strung together words. Like it's not a singular word, it's several words put together. Like it would be, well, in this case, like for argument's sake, it would be a combination of the words many and plants, because there would be many plants in a garden. But whereas here, so in this case, you'd be using plant singular, like you're blessing a singular plant. The question is, which then leads to the other question: why are you blessing a singular plant rather than many, or even many plants, as opposed to a garden? I didn't really see a garden, but this planet's old, so that's also assuming this is about plants. I don't think it's a word for woman. I feel like that... See, obviously I don't have anything to go by. It could... Goddess bless you. You know what? This could be an offering. Because there's a stone statue and a small inscription. I'm going to say you. You know what? I know I just babbled on for like 5 minutes about like plants and like whatnot. I'm just going to go with you instead, because I think that is the right option. Because this is an offering, and my dumb brains just realized that the word probably that goes here is you. Shrine is made of stone. Not the same stone as the moon itself. Old as the building? Out of structure, certainly, but the stone pillar? No. Older than the pillar. How old would you say the pillar was? Mid to late Empire period, mistress. Moving it to this moon must have been difficult. Can you tell where it's from? Not immediately. It's from in Ghost Wake we saw on the map. Perhaps so, mistress. But if so, it was walked a long way to be here. We can find where the shrine came from. Maybe we can work out whose crown we found. A channel. This channel natural? I don't think it is. Wellspring here. A feeble one. One that requires every... Ooh, hang on. There's an inscription above the door. I almost missed that. Oh, crikey. There's a broken fragment from an even longer phrase. Empress forever? Empress forever. This temple never. Alright. Emperors live? This word almost looks like the word for light. But it could also, like, you got the word for god / goddesses, but it could also be an incorrect translation. I think the biggest point of the game is translating. And my main concern is I might not be translating right and getting incorrect translations, but I almost feel like I'm at least kind of on the right track. And if not, there's always a possibility that there's some way to reset it, like that guy at the very beginning of the game who was like, oh yes, this word means holy. Da, 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 da. Emperors... I'm going to say live forever. It's the only thing that makes sense. Here? What are the emperors doing out here? Someone lived out here. They irrigated the land, prayed, here in the eye of the cyclones. Of hermit. I don't want to go back to the ship. I want to go to the wreckage. Run down the channel. Right past the house. Having a swing. Not a bad way to live. If you can withstand the soul-crushing loneliness. All the moons and waters. Is that a shield on the ground? It's a ship. I mean, no ship. It was a ship. Sure this was Junky's ship? No, the second is very strong. Did someone blast it from the sky? Really, mistress? Circulating to say the least. What could... To breathe fire, aren't they? There are no eagles, mistress, as you well know. Apparently, it exploded on turn to rise from the surface. It rained down, burying themselves in the dust. In short, I suppose there's anything left. Janiki. Most likely not. Didn't hop it down. He landed his boat. Tried to... Or else he wasn't able to return. Propellant, mistress. Attempt to detonate yourself off the surface of the moon. Blackened. Ship was still burning it as it fell. Hull. And what do we tell Miari? Truth, surely, mistress. Genki must have been sailing when it fell. Survived. Oh, that bastard survived. Mistress, there is no hope. Genki is gone. You must have been following some kind of trail, miss. Where it began and where it was leading. Most unclear. Why are you angry? It's looking for more robots. Must be running low. They keep giving them to you. Getting sassed by a goddamn robot. Mistress, how many robots have you lost? Keep giving me more. Something wedged under here. Survived the fire. It's not an arm. I had a copper telescope, boss with a bird moon, from the early Empire. It must have been from aboard Janky's ship. Various finds. Is this what he took from the stand on the roof up there? No, it's not from this moon. The feathers. Alright. This one is... We got the word for truth. We got sail. Alright, I'm certain my train of sail is correct now. And the word for truth. Oh! Okay, so it does actually say... It will actually say, this doesn't seem right. So that's not the word for truth. Sail... Beyond? I'm gonna say knowledge then. Yeah, we'll see what Juan thinks when we get back to Io. Because we got a lot of, like, with... I'm glad that it does say, hey, by the way, stupid, this word is in fact wrong. Try again. There's a tripod up on the roof. Empty now. It looks like it might have held something once. What kind of something? I would guess... telescope? An interesting theory, mistress, but I cannot imagine what they want to observe. Is there a way down? There might be more clues down there. I do not believe it would be wise, mistress. Indeed, I believe it would be quite the opposite. So burnt up a lot of air. And see his fin, mistress. Fire was extinguished before it consumed the whole ship. Yeah, quit your whining, robot. I'll sell you for spare parts. Crap, I can't go down. How did you work that out? And why won't it let me go down? If you told me there's a way down, let me go down. I can't cross either. I can't go platforming either. Fine. What do you know about the Loop Temple? What the hell? And will happen again. What if I cross this way? I can't go around there. And I can't move in there. Alright. Let's go back to the ruin. It's not letting me go down. Which is a shame, even though it kind of implied I could go down. I don't think that... If there's something else to do, I can always come back later. I think. But apparently it will auto-respond. There's a cave back here. Hang on. We're definitely not done. Dark in there. Handle this kind of terrain 6 excellently. Tracks bit of mind. Did design you. No idea, mistress. You did not leave a signature. Seems strange that you don't know. Does it? Who designed your legs? Humans aren't designed. Shape. How convenient for you. You fucking twit. Alright, question. Why can't I force this idiot to go in here? Oh, I can. No, I can't. Why won't it let me go in? Last Emperor disappeared after Io fell. He didn't die there with everyone else. Are you suggesting he came here? Why not? It would explain a few things. What is that crown? I can't go in here. My guess is... Rivers above? Yeah, there's something here. We wonder, what else is out here waiting to be found? Please. We should not linger. If anything here were to go wrong out here, we would never be found. Come looking for us. We're out here looking for aren't we? Jackie is Miari's friend. Are you? Honestly, I have no idea. And why is there a marker on that side? Again. I must have really wanted to hide what he hid in that box of his. But why? There's a rock inscription. There's something carved into the rock here. It says, "Rock on! Yeah, yeah, yeah." So there's water. Us. So this is different. That's the word for water. Short and simple. Almost a pictogram. Ooh. And us must be correct too. Excellent. Water separates us? No, because it's supposed to be similar to the word... Actually, that word for together does look similar. It also looks like the word for sail. And it has the commas from sail and light. Water joins us? Or connects, I guess? So I like Chris from the side of Rember's cache. Must Empire here to make things left, or some artifacts from connected sites. Alright, oops. There's an unknown moon around here. Somewhere between Io and Sight from the mural. I don't think we're quite done here, but I think it's just about. And there's more stuff. Wooden beams. Why I didn't think of this earlier. Can't have been many trees here to use. Brought in. From Marcy, perhaps? Slightly, mistress. A carving? Carved above the door. Alright, translate. End of a line of text. All. And. All live. Oh, hang on. Oh, so the word for and's not correct. I'm sure my treatment for all is right. And it makes sense that that word's not and. I'm also going. Alright, so what are the other words? All live again? Because we've got forever. It looks like the word for forever. All live here. All live again. I could go with again, as it would be similar to forever. I'm going to go with again. All live again. I think that's correct. Keep the house safe, perhaps? Kind of thing. I think they know what they mean. Primitive people. And there's something over here. There's an inscription here too. Oh shit, this is a long ass inscription. Alright, this looks a bit like the word death and a bit like the word that I've used for knowledge. So I'm going to go with temple? Temple god. This looks a bit like the word follower. Temple god. Look. Me. And maybe it's not look, keep. Me. And what's. Keep me at hand? It doesn't make sense, but nothing. Yeah, you just fell off that? It is not so far, mistress. Alright, so